Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing first, represented by and accompanied by the Design Angels.
Meanwhile, we turn our attention to a group that revealed what it's all about last week in a matchup we saw between Sami Callihan and Khan. Tonight, it's Angels who gets his chance to go one-on-one with the Death Machine. And Ray, while I'm still so thrown by the eerie calm we're seeing in the eyes of the leader, Diener.
I mean, it has been a very different kind of metamorphosis. You see the way Diener just stares a hole at us right here through the camera. He's just mesmerized. He's a different man. That violent interaction with the former Eric Young was like the cocoon that birthed this version of the Design, this version of Diener, and everything you see before you.
If Diener was willing to do that to someone he followed for years, imagine what he'll do to his enemies now.
His opponent from a compound somewhere close to anonymous Ohio, the Death Machine, Sami Callihan.
Last week in a matchup against Khan, Sami Callihan was simply overwhelmed by the numbers. It was Khan in the ring. It was the actions of Diener and Angels with a steel chair on the outside, providing a number of distractions. Ultimately, Khan got the win. How does Callihan dispatch Angels tonight?
I mean, that's a wonderful question that I don't have an answer for, because quite frankly, we know that same numbers game that you described will be in play here tonight. You see all the members of the Design here out at ringside. So it'll be a very, very similar situation for Callihan, who seems to be just a glutton for punishment. Not a surprising thing, I know,
yeah.
But how many times can he keep running head on at the Design, at all these members, and expect a different result? We'll find out here tonight. Oh my God!
Pop-up powerbomb by Callihan.
Well, that's a good start.
Certainly take a bow on that one. You can see Diener staring at Angels after that exchange. Callihan starting off fast here and sees Khan get right in his path.
And meanwhile, he's got to look out.
Oh, and look at this. Callihan prepared. Lessons learned from last week against the Design.
And I guess that's the answer to my own question. Why keep throwing yourself at a team like the Design, at a group like this? Well, you learn. You get better. You figure out what their tactics are, and you take them out. Use them against them, if you will.
Oh! The suplex in the corner. Down goes Angels, and look at Callihan, the former Impact World Champion, feeling in control right now against Angels. Oh, is the Death Machine gonna end it right here? Oh, wait a minute, was going for the Cactus Driver 97. Oh, forearm shiver there by Angels.
Beautiful connection there from Angels, who just leveled Sami Callihan.
Oh, wait a minute, caught up in the... Oh, raking the back.
Sami Callihan might be crazy, but just like Diener, he's a bit of a diabolical genius himself.
Diener and Khan, if they get involved, it'll be a disqualification victory for Sami Callihan. Callihan continues his attack, but keeps an eye on the rest of the Design. Callihan slides back underneath the rope, resets the 10 count, continues the assault, knows Diener and Khan won't get involved so they don't risk the disqualification.
And I know some of you at home might be wondering, a group like the Design, as vicious and violent as they can be, why would they care about a disqualification? Well, I'll tell you, there is something in the eyes of Diener. You can tell they want that moral victory. They want Sami Callihan to know, we can beat you any way possible.
Oh my God, I was thinking about the Cactus Driver 97 out on the apron and a big forearm blast.
That's right, they want Angels to go in there and prove that he can do it in the center of that ring. They can do it on the floor, in the back, anywhere they want. They can beat someone like Sami Callihan.
Whoa, look at this, Khan.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
The big monster of the design getting involved. Oh, and Angels uses that distraction to drop Callihan.
Almost a variation on STO there, right onto the apron, and the smirk from Diener. Obviously pleased at what he sees in front of him.
Again, it's the calm all over Diener. Callihan is down, and Angels has turned things around as Diener staring down at his prey.
Diener, like the embodiment of the center of a hurricane, the chaos around him that is the design, all swirling around the leadership of Diener, who commands all of it.
Count of 6 here by the official. Callihan beats the 10 count back into the ring. Angels would have been content to take the 10 count victory. Now all over the death machine.
Just raining down blows.
And now Angels. Callihan laughing, asking for Angels to attack him.
And Angels happy to oblige.
Listen, you and I have sung the praises of Angels ever since he showed up here in Impact Wrestling this past summer. Frankly, his hypocrisy I find astounding, but he's clearly been warped and manipulated by the army of violence, by the design.
Obviously, there's a message there that has appealed to the inner sanctum, the inner soul of Angels, as this is a completely new level of intensity, of viciousness from Angels.
Trying to control Callihan. Can he get a submission victory? Oh, and Callihan biting the hand of Angels. The official is all over this one, and has to be careful here. Doesn't get disqualified.
And that's one way to break the crossface up is, just take a bite out of your opponent. And I talked about the viciousness of the design in Angels, but if there's anyone on this roster in this world who can match it, it's the Death Machine.
Well, now look at this. Oh, a brain buster by Callihan.
Could it be?
Oh, and a kick out.
The resilience of Angels coming through here. Like we alluded to before, a much different matchup than it was versus Khan. Slugging it out, center of the ring. Oh, God!
Shot right to the sternum. Oh! Angels and Callihan. Heavy impact here in this matchup. Oh! Oh, and a clothesline by Callihan. Down goes Angels.
Callihan able to withstand the assault from Angels and takes Angels off his feet here.
Oh, up under the shoulders, raking the eyes. Oh! And a big discus clothesline there by Angels. Angels going up top. Frog splash.
Beautifully done.
Cover. Oh, and a kick out.
Angels none too pleased, and who could blame him? Because take a look at this beautiful frog splash from Angels. Boom! And into the cover, but it was not enough to put Callihan away.
And now Angels is going to the top turnbuckle. Has got Callihan down, trying to figure out how he can end this matchup and get the win. Oh, went for another frog splash. Nobody home.
Second time was not the charm. In this case, thumbs down, says Callihan.
Cactus Driver 97.
Got him!
Cover. Callihan beats one of the design.
Here's your winner, the Death Machine, Sami Callihan.
Sami Callihan with a measure of revenge. But look at Diener looking on.
The stillness remains, but the attitude very, very different in the eyes of Diener, who can be none too pleased with this outcome. A measure of revenge for the Death Machine here with the design.
And now Callihan staring right at Diener. Oh, and it's Khan assaulting Callihan from behind.
And as it's always been, perhaps as it always will be, the numbers game of the design.
Callihan was trying to get his hands on Diener, and now it's Khan pulverizing Callihan.
The monster of the design just leveling blows down on the Death Machine as Diener makes his way into the ring here to conduct the action.
Saying I'm sorry to Diener. Oh, and Diener directing traffic. Khan holds him up and gives some revenge to Angels.
Diener here literally designing the destruction of the Death Machine.
Callihan, the virus that caused the sickness inside Violent by Design. Diener eliminated that sickness. Is he on his way to eliminating the Death Machine?